The brand influencer is here. Thank you so much.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In case you're joining me for the first time, my name remains Marufas Damilola. There are some of my videos I've uploaded earlier. If you enjoy them, please subscribe to the button, leave comments and suggestions and questions are highly appreciated as I'll be treating them in this in the comment below. Now, today's topic is female genital mutilation. I'll be shedding light more on this topic because people don't really know about female genital mutilation and how harmful it is. I'll be discussing the danger, the effects, and how it can be prevented among the young females. Now, let's go. Female genital mutilation is also known as female genital cutting. Accounts for the young female of the FGM stroke C cases worldwide. It is a practice or a family tradition a young female experience between the age of 0 to 15. It is the procedure that involves the removing or completely cutting of the external organ of the female genitalia or injury of other factors whenever needed for non-medical reasons. The practice is considered harmful to young females and women as it causes infertility, loss of sexual pleasure, material death. Nationally, 27% of young female and women are victims of FGM as of 2012. In the last 30 years, prevalence of FGM has been reduced to some parts of Nigeria in half of it. In 2015, President Goodluck Jonathan proposed a federal ban to FGM. FGM opponents sees the practice as a site as an important precedent. Says activists, though the practice has declined, scholars and activists say it is a wide cultural violence against women in Nigeria. What are the cultural perceptions? The practice is carried out by traditional circumcisers without the proper knowledge of human anatomy or medicine. Despite the grievousness of this issue, the practicing society look on it as an integral part of their tradition, cultural identity. In the communities of follow as an incision of FGM. FGM is associated with ethnicity, cultural prevailing, social norms, and sometimes religious obligations. In majority of cases, it is noted and documented that the parents, grandparents, mothers are the perpetrators of this act. There is a misconception among women that is the female circumcision increases pleasure among men. Another belief is that female circumcision, which is FGM, also increases woman fertility, child survival, and ability to procreate due to the immense social pleasure. Females that remains uncut will be teased and looked down upon in society. FGM is performed by Muslim, Christians, and Jews. In some community in the Islamic countries, Muslim communities with the belief that it is Islamic faith or obligations. Data shows that majority of women wants the practice to end, but their side for social pressure wants it to continue with their daughters of the age of 15 to 49, pulled down in 2004 to 2015. 64 wants it to end. Danger of FGM. As we all know that FGM is harmful and it is also depriving our women of their human rights. It has a long risk health problems and the short-term health risk. Now let's go to the short-term health risk. The short-term health risk is severe pain. The healing process is always painful as it can cause delay in healing. Also is excessive bleeding, which can result to clitoris aris and the blood vessel when being mistakenly cut. The bleeding wouldn't stop as it will continuously be coming. Shock caused by the cut, hemoglobin or infections. Also is the genital tissues. The genital issues can cause swelling due to the cutting of this genital organ. Also is urination problem. When you urinating, it becomes so harmful and also painful to the women as it causes severe pain. Also is death. It can lead to death of some of the women which can hold this pain as it's always much for them to conceive. And the long-term health risk is vaginal pains, vaginal problems, menstrual problems, childbirth complications. It can also be as a result of FGM. In my own view, FGM has been supposed to be banned for years now as it is not encouraging to women. Sexual pleasures of our women are always decreased due to the cutting of the clitoris, and we all know that this clitoris is part of the organs that makes the sexual urge for women. When cut away, it is bringing a lot of pains. At times when women is having sexual pleasure, they have pains in their vaginal area. It is not well said, or it doesn't justify the fact that it reduces the prostitution in Nigeria, or it brings a kind of protection to the women. It is not prevention of prostitution, and it is not about being cheap to women as they see them as they will be cheap and they would go after men hereafter. It is not the case, because even those people that their clitoris were not cut, they are into prostitution and they follow women all about. So I believe FGM should be banned in everywhere. Also, FGM has been associated with cultural and economic consequences. Eliminating of FGM is possible as directing of this prevention in an efficient manner. Targeted members of this cultural and economic opponents thoughts future research shows that it can be prevented and it can be banned from hurting our women of these days. I believe you have learned something about FGM and how it can cause harm to our women. If you enjoyed this video, please continue to subscribe to my channel and support me. Also leave a comment below if you have any suggestion, any questions to ask. I remain Marufat Damilola. Thank you so much for listening. See you next time. Bye.